Hey guys, what's up? The other day Wavy Davy came over because he bought a new light and needed help setting his dip switches and getting it programmed with his Elation Operator. Let me show you a little bit of video from that. We have a fog machine. It's my cigarette today. Wavy came over to play.
How's it going?
On a Saturday afternoon. We have a play date. Blanca said it was okay.
We decided to program a star ball in here with the DMX, and I brought the books up, but I didn't want to read them, so I thought I'd go to Brian's and he can show me his video. It's too lazy.
We literally sat and watched the video.
Yeah, we watched it about
that I
10
made
times.
a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So that should show you how much of an expert I am on DMX. I had to look at a video that I made a year and a half ago to even help Wavy this weekend. And the only reason I was able to do that video was because Paul the Groove and DJ helped me out and talked me through how to do DMX on Skype. It was fresh in my mind. I shot a video, but cool, I could refer back to it and help somebody. So, cool. It worked out. But anyway, DMX is a little odd. A lot of people have a hard time figuring out, getting their head around it. So I'm going to try to do a couple things in this video to help you out. Now, there might be 2 videos, there might be 3 videos. I don't know how long this is going to run. What does DMX stand for? It stands for Digital Multiplexing. This is a language that came out in 1986, so a long time ago. There were some revisions done to it in the early 90s, but in the grand scheme of things, when you think about technology, this is old technology. What operating system were you running on your computer, if you even had a computer in 1986? Was Windows even out yet? I don't know. It was probably DOS. So it's an old language, but it works and it's the standard. And you and I are stuck with it, so better learn it. Anyway, let's look at a couple fixtures. This one right here is one of the first LED lights I bought. This is the first LED light I bought. I bought 4 of them. This is the Chevy Color Splash Junior. Now this is a 5-channel DMX fixture. Kind of. There are actually only 4 channels that are functional, but this light occupies 5. If you look at the owner's manual or online, it tells you that the 5th channel is for future use. I can't imagine what that future use could possibly be. 3 faders operate the red, green, and blue. The 4th fader is dim and strobe. I can't imagine what the 5th could possibly be for, but it occupies 5. And if you look on the back of here, you'll see it has dip switches. You have to set these switches to assign it a DMX channel in the DMX universe, which is something we'll talk about soon. Now on the flip side of things, you have lights like this. This is the American DJ Mega Panel LED, very bright, done videos on it, love this light. This does not have dip switches. If you look back here, and I hope you can see it, there's like an LED control panel and some buttons. It's like a little computer in here. Now this is assignable. Like the light I just showed you occupies 5 DMX channels, right? This one's selectable. You can occupy it, or you can use it as a 5, 8, 14, or 26 DMX channel light. It's selectable. You can set it up however you want. 5 would be minimal function. 26, obviously, you're going to be able to do all kinds of crazy stuff. That's just an example of how different these lights can be, but they're all using the same program language. So now we should probably look at how to hook all this stuff up. Let's do that. That's a big question. How do I hook it up? I don't understand it. Well, I'm going to show you in this video, and we'll do some more stuff after that. But first, let's hook up all the lights. Here's one of the toys we're going to be playing with today. This is the Elation DMX Operator 192. This is the first DMX controller that I picked up. Now, it's called a 192 because you have 192 DMX channels that you can play with. Let me give you an explanation on that. If you come over here and look, there's a bank here called Fixtures. And you've got fixture 1 through 12. Now each fixture allows you to control 16 DMX channels. Now why? Well, that's just how it's set up. It's called a 192. So let's do the math. 192 divided by 12 is 16. So you've got 192 channels, 16 channels per fixture. Now you can run more than 12 lights off of this, but that's another video. For this video we're just going to work with the 12 fixtures. Now, how do we hook all this up? Well, the first thing you need to do is look at the back of this. Okay, let's zoom in and take a look. We got one 3-prong, looks like an XLR plug, but it's actually a DMX plug, that says DMX out. Now, a lot of people say, Brian, I want to control more than one light, and I've only got one DMX out on my DMX controller. That's totally cool. That's where channel assigning comes in, and we're going to mess with that in a minute. So I'm going to zoom out. I have a DMX cable right here. I'm going to plug it into the controller. Now, let's look at our first fixture. This is the Chauvet Color Splash Junior. Now, if I flip it around so you can have a look at the back, remember the dip switches? Then right here we have DMX in and out, and some more of these XLR looking 3-pin plug deals. So where it says DMX in, here's the other end of the cable that I plugged into the DMX controller. I'm going to plug that into DMX in. There we go. Now see where it says DMX out? I'm going to take an additional DMX cable and plug it into there and run that into our next fixture. This is the American DJ Mega Panel LED. If I flip this up, you'll see we have an LED or LCD control panel, DMX in, DMX out. Now here's the other end of the cable that I ran out of the Color Splash Junior. I'm going to run it into the Mega Panel, and now I need to take another cable and run it out of the Mega Panel LED into our next light. This is the 150G by X Laser. It's a really cool laser that we've looked at in videos before. Now let's flip it around and take a look at the back. We have dip switches on this light, but again we have DMX in and DMX out. So we take the cable that we ran out of the Mega Panel into the X Laser, and then we run another cable out of the X Laser into our next light. Our fourth light on the tree today is the Galaxian from American DJ. Yeah, we're doing 2 lasers today. Why not? If you look at the back of this, you again have DMX input, DMX output. Take the plug that came out of the X Laser, put it into the Galaxian, then take an additional cable and run it out of the Galaxian into the next fixture. And our next fixture is going to be the X-Move LED by American DJ. Again, DMX in and out. I think you get the point. All you're doing is daisy chaining everything together.